So here's something I don't get. I mean, I guess I get it, but I don't get it, but I do get it. You just hear all these back and forth things. Oh, you're a single dad. I bet you're a hit with the ladies. I bet they just eat you up. They love that you have a kid, yada, yada, yada. I bet you girls are just wanting to line up to marry you. Blah. And then you get the other side of the argument, which seems to be the more accurate side of it, which is, you got a kid, baggage, I'm out. And damn it, it gets to be a little bit toilsome, man. It starts to get kind of annoying. You're like, well, I just want to meet somebody. I'd love to have a nice social life. Maybe meet somebody, have a drink, swap emotional connection, maybe some sexual positions. Oh, nope. I have got to be home by 9. I gotta get my kid up in the morning. I'm screwed. Like, I'm probably just screwed for my whole life. And that's okay. I'll just be alone by myself, wither, grow old, and die, and just, put all of my energy into watching my son's life go gloriously and fantastically. And it's not so much of like you need to be with somebody, but it would be freaking nice, right? I mean, sometimes you just want to just talk to somebody, but like on that kind of an intimate level that you don't want to be like chatting with your bros about, and it's just weird. And then there's some shit you can't talk to your kid about. You're just like, you do not have the mental capacity to understand this, nor do I want to burden you with the possibilities and trivial thoughts of it. I'll just deal with it by myself. And that's basically what it feels like as a single parent, like all the time, every time. And it's not even that I'm alone 100% of the time. Like, you have friends, I've got friends. I see my buddies all the time. But it's just like that different feel, you know what I mean? Like, you just connect with people that you're dating and intimate with more than just like the people who are in your surroundings and your friends of the daily life, you know what I mean? And believe me, this gives me a whole new respect for single parents that I've learned from. My mom's only literally dated one person my entire childhood life, and she was a single parent the entire time. I myself am perfectly okay with being a hermit and just dying under bookcases of mangas and ecchi posters. I'm gonna be alone forever. It's not hard for me to be by myself, but it would be freaking cool to date somebody, right? Like, oh, you're a nerd too? You like to watch Boruto for hours on end and read old mangas and play video games? Sign me up. And they're like, yes, I would love to have fun and go on adventures with you. And then they're like, oh, you have a kid. This shit real way too fast. I'm like, well, I didn't say you had to play mom. Like most women that I'm like, when I try to date you, the realm of you being motherly to my child at all is like in a far off field that I can't even, like, that's something that's not just like, oh yeah, we're dating. You don't get put in that position for like years to come. And I feel that women and men who are, out there, and when single parents are trying to date and they meet one, they're like, oh, this is cool to fool around with for like a few weeks, but then they hit the bricks and dash because they assume that they're going to have to take on a parenting role. And you as the outside person do not have to take on that role at all. Like, trust me, a single parent does not want somebody else coming in and trying to command their baby around. Y'all are going to fuck up the whole parenting dynamic ratio scheme of things, of completely new algorithm for parenting. So just like leave the parents to be single parents, but date them, but still let them do the parenting. Like, it's cool. You can just enjoy that person and date them and learn about them and everything you want. You don't have to assume those roles. All sorts of shit. One thing that I am very grateful for any woman who I've ever been interested in and it didn't work out, or like, we didn't choose to date, I've always focused on my son more than anything. And that's where it's very comparable to my mother. My mother only focused on me. She didn't have time in her life for literally anybody else. And that's all I do. I just go with my kid. He's at school. He's in piano. We're out doing stuff and playing. He's coming with me to practice. We're focusing on building ourselves up so that when somebody's worthy of coming around, like, we can be like, hey, you think you can pass the test? You think you're good enough for this? For me and the little man here? You know? So I'm totally, like, being a single parent is totally cool. Like, sometimes I want to go crawl in a hole and die because I'm lonely. But most of the time, like 80% of the time, 90% of the time, 98.9899% of the time, like, I'm super grateful that I don't have to worry about meeting somebody else's needs, because I think I would, not that it's selfish, but that I'm focusing more time on my son, and you know what I mean? Like, and I think a lot of people have a problem with that, and that's why I'm alone, but I'm totally, like, it's okay. It's cool. You know, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna be alone for the rest of my life. But just kidding. But really, guys, I just think that, at least for me, I'm just meant to be a single dad. You know, at least until I meet the right person at the right time. And until then, I'm just going to keep making videos with you guys, keep enjoying my son every single day, and keep pursuing my own passions. There are so many. Until then, guys, you guys have an excellent day. Please make sure to like, share, subscribe to my channel for sure. And I'll see you guys next week on the show, okay? Appreciate you. Have an excellent time. I got to go wake my son up from his nap right now. See you again.